Hi Leo, and welcome to your Heart's Healing reading. This is going to be a combination of tarot and crystal reading, along with just some talking aspects about the astrological sign of Leo and the characteristics that and energy that Leo brings forth. So what I'm going to do in these readings is pulling 3 cards from the tarot deck, and sometimes pulling clarification cards or not. It just depends on what the inkling is in these readings. I am doing crystal gazing for additional messages, as well as, like I mentioned, going through the aspects of each sign in the videos. So I just ask that you guys ground your energy, ask your angels and guides to please bring forth messages that are healing for you so that you can develop and heal throughout the remainder of the year and move forward in your life's journey and life's purpose. And heal your heart from those difficult challenges that you may be facing or have some challenging times to let go of. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about is Leo and the energy that Leo brings forth into the world. Leo brings forth an abundance of creativity, an abundance of energy. It's a fire sign, and so fire signs tend to be those signs of action. And when Leo comes into existence, they bring forth that passion, that creativity, and they do appreciate and they thrive on recognition and attention. And that's just a natural Leo state. There's also lots of leadership qualities in a Leo. Also, they're very generous. It's not a selfish sign when they ask for when they receive the recognition. What they use is they use that recognition as a rejuvenation to provide more warmth and love to others, and entertainment and passion and all those things. What happens though when Leo is out of balance is that the energy can be overworked, overwhelming to the others around them, and it becomes more of a blinding effect, so to speak. There's an aspect of a brute force. I mean, if you think about Leo, what is the astrological sign of Leo? The image is of a lion, and the the planets that resonate with Leo is the sun. So the sun is a great thing. It gives off nutrients. It makes you feel warm. It, provides a beautiful color, or when you tan and things like that. But it can also cause cancer, and if it's to an extreme, and it can blind to an extreme. So again, Leo's out of balance would be overwhelming and in aspects of a brute force. Same thing with a lion, can overpower if it's out of balance, so to speak. So what Leos need to do to balance their energy out when it becomes unbalanced and you start noticing things like that is adopt more of an Aquarius energy. Because if you look at the birth charts, you have Leo and Aquarius, and they're the polar opposites. So if you're too extreme on one side, you need to bring forth your polar opposite to kind of balance out your energy. And what the aspects of Aquarius brings is more of a humanitarian approach. So Leos want to make sure that you're doing things to bring forth good to more than just yourself, but to others around you. And you do it in a selfless manner, not for any sort of recognition. And the reason why I talk about this in a heart's healing reading is because a lot of times our hearts are broken because we are out of balance. We find ourselves in situations, whether it's in love or family relationships or friendships, or because we're out of balance. And in Leo's aspects, and when you're out of balance, you again resonate with that energy that is overbearing or overpowerful and self-focused. So if you generate your energy a little bit more on the Aquarius realm, you can balance yourself out and you can self-heal, because self-healing is actually the biggest and the most powerful healing that there is, and actually it is the long-lasting healing, and ultimately that is what we need, is to self-heal. If we look to others to heal us, we will be disappointed. So on that note, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards and ask the guides to bring forth healing messages for the sign of Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising. And again, I'm pulling 3 cards, focusing on those 3 cards, the energy that comes out of them. Okay, so the first one I get for you, Leo, is the 7 of Air, or the 7 of Swords. And when I look at this card, what I see is you are coming from this energy of going around on a merry-go-round, so to speak. And I got this from one of the other signs, actually. And while this merry-go-round was spinning, you thought you were actually achieving something, but what I felt is you weren't really realizing that you were stuck in a pattern, a repetitive pattern. I feel like you had everything in place where you thought it should be, but not recognizing that everything that was in place was more of an illusion more than anything else. So when I look at this card, it reads off more than going on than meets the eye, and things, poor timing, starts that you tried, and this can be over a 2-year period, past 2 years, a year and a half, or even very recently, depending on, I mean, it's a general reading, so it's going to give different aspects. Things that you tried to set forth, but kind of never really got off its footing because it was the wrong timing. And I feel that this could also be within a love relationship. And again, when I do the love relationships, I'm focusing on love in general, because we do receive heartbreaks from many different aspects, not only a committed relationship, but we receive heartbreaks from family members, friends, situations, disappointments. So I'm looking at it very generally. And our love for a certain aspect of ourselves, a certain aspect of our life that we're missing or we're losing. So this can be pertaining to anything according that you loved, or that you love and that has caused some pain. So looking at this 7 of Air again, Leo, I feel that this situation has gone on for a while for many of you Leos. This kind of false starts, going around and around in a merry-go-round, and then it'll stop, and then you kind of reset, and you're thinking that something is going in a certain direction, and then finding out after a couple of spins that in actuality it isn't the way you thought it would be. So then I see the Ten of Air is your next card. And what that is telling me is that that stuck energy, really, Leo, for many of you Leos, has passed. And I feel that the worst is behind many of you. I do feel that many of you have gone through that scenario more than once and are beginning to learn the lesson. And those of you who are not, then you are being warned to that you won't get to the point of the Ten of Air, and 10 are endings, where you would be able to end this difficult situation until you jump off that merry-go-round and you recognize and you look at it for what it is what I'm seeing. A lot of things are changing for Leos in the end of this year, or have changed towards the end of this 2017, and will continue to do so. And I feel a lot of you coming out of some sort of a darkness, and it could have been some sort of a self-imposed darkness. Again, maybe some self-centeredness bring in. And I feel you Leos, if you are not there yet, in order for you to come out of that dark forest, you need to adopt the approach of the Aquarius energy, which is more of a humanitarian, bring forth friends, looking through different aspects of your relationships, and bring forth what the other person may need. And you can bring forth action, but you're doing it selflessly, not for your own recognition or feeling of security. Then I get the Page of Water. I feel many of you, Leos, if you are heeding the messages and have really done this work that the guides are showing, that there is a new opportunity and a new person coming in. I have this Page of Water. It's a new chance at love and a new chance at healing. I do feel many of you Leos are also bringing forth a new self-awareness, and some of you may even be bringing forth some psychic abilities and meditation as well. I feel that this person that you will reignite with, if it is indeed a brand new person, it's going to be somewhere where there is like-minded souls and individuals, where there is a group team effort or a group lesson involved for some of you Leos as well. And I feel that environment, Leos, where you're not front and center, you're actually, one of many in this unified front of emotion and healing. It could be in a group counseling session. It can be in a yoga class. It can be in a meditation class. It can be in a art class or some sort of photography class. Something where there's everybody is bringing forth and they're working towards an end together, and not just one person is shining. I feel is the most beneficial and healing environment for you. I feel you meeting new friends, opening up yourselves to new friends. And I feel, again, for those Leos who are not there yet, I feel you have to get off the merry-go-round in order to be there. I feel once you get off this merry-go-round that I see many of you Leos on, that you will be able to end a difficult situation, change the dynamics, and embrace that change, and expecting things to get better and recovering. Some of you Leos may be actually dealing with some sort of an addiction, or somebody with an addiction, and you may be enabling them as well, because this person is bringing forth to you some sort of feeling of security or attention that you feel you need. And Leos, again, what I really feel is you adopting that opposite, polar opposite energy to help heal some of your dysfunctional ways or imbalanced energy. It's a better way to put it, I guess. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and look into the crystal reading. Crystal, oh, right away I see, Leo, I see this koala bear coming through for you. I see this koala bear standing and the face is just really popping up. So I would go ahead and look at what koala bear means to you, Leos, spiritually. Spirit totem. Leos, what I see also is many of you needing some sort of self physical attention. So, and that sounds a little weird, but I mean more of like a massage. Leos would love this. You need to feel like you're taking care of yourself. I think that that's also going to be healing for you. Another aspect of this would be eating better, exercising, taking care of your health. If there's an underlying health issue there, Leos, you need to address it. And I feel that that's also going to bring forth lots of healing for you that you need for the end of 2017 to prepare you for all the things to happen in 2018, because I do see that actually came through right away in your cards, that there is a new opportunity bringing forth. And I do feel it's an opportunity in love, whether you're in a long-term relationship. This reading also reigns well because this merry-go-round that you may be on, you need to jump off and reset things for your relationship and heal from difficulties. And then you have a new opportunity clearly coming in. So once again, Leos, I do feel key to your healing is adopting that certain aspects of the astrological sign Aquarius and bringing that into your personality, into your life, into your day-to-day practice. Also, please look up the animal totem koala bear and do some self-healing techniques as well for you. I do hope this reading resonates with you. It is a big topic really to undertake in such a short span of time. So I just hope that this sets forth, you know, the ball rolling for you to help heal yourself. So that you can continue on your path into the next year and developing and raising your vibration. Thank you so much. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you resonate with my energy. I do appreciate your time and energy here watching these videos. Please send me an email message if you'd like to get a more personalized reading, something a little bit more specific, and or answer specific questions. Thank you again, and much peace, and blessing, and many blessings for you for the remainder of 2017. Thank you. Bye-bye.